Howdy folks, got some little preppers out here. I want to refer you to Doug Thompson's YouTube channel, Uncommon News 777, and an H5N1 avian influenza prepper guide he's provided that I can probably put the link in the description or comment or something. I got that information just before I found these little bitty preppers here. If I can, oh, where'd it go? That one, that little prepper, because they're buzzing by my ears to get to this loquat tree. I was concerned there wasn't hardly any bees here in this area anymore, but there must be a nest somewhere. They're over here pollinating this loquat that is blooming in the wrong time of the year because our weather has everything so confused. Here's another little friend. Where's it at? Right there. Very, very thankful to see these critters, because they not only pollinate the fruits and vegetables, they also pollinate other crops. And apparently there's some kind of green flies doing the same thing. It doesn't fully look like a house fly to me. That's something different. I don't know what it is. But if they're doing a good job, I guess more power to them. So normally loquats are tall trees. I don't know if this one had froze back or what, or the previous owner just kept it trimmed short in order to make it possible to harvest the fruit. Poor thing doesn't hardly provide me any fruit, just like the pear tree didn't this past year, because I think all the blooms blew off in a storm before they could actually start producing any fruit. So there was only a few dozen instead of a couple hundred. But at least there wasn't so much waste that way. This is the sweet potatoes I haven't been keeping up with. I need to dig up and see if there's anything left. It's a bulb type plant, and I bet the potatoes themselves might be rotten, especially since it just rained quite a bit. I'm going to have to make sure and get some of these spicy banana peppers that somebody hybridized, taken into the house. This poor tomato plant never did produce any tomatoes, so I finally gave up and cut it back so it could grow better when it had new shoots on the bottom. But it puts on flowers once in a while, but never actually produced anything. But what the heck, it is using my carbon dioxide out of my big mouth and producing some oxygen, so that's something. Here's a nice yellow looking one of them banana peppers. Let me go rub my eyeballs after playing with that. That should be fun. They've been looking purple on them too. Here we go. Here's a little tinge of purple on there. I do not know what pepper they were hybridized with to make that. So I'm guessing it wasn't a jalapeno. It must have been something with some color to it. Maybe a cayenne or something. They sure do taste good, especially if I don't remove the seeds. It helps with the sinuses. But anyway, I wish everyone a blessed new year. Please do be preparing for rough times ahead. Things are going to get better, but you got to go through the rough stuff to get everything restructured to have something good sometimes. You know, them globalists called it Build Back Better, where they're the ones that did the destruction. So now it's time for some decent people and some righteous folks to step in and do the construction, so that it truly can be better instead of a deeper economic slavery than the criminal nonsense we've all lived through. Not only here in these United States of America, where they basically abolished our Constitution with treaties in 1871. And no, I'm not referring to the treaty with Canada. I'm referring to the one with Great Britain. And more importantly, with the global bankers that pretty well control everything all along. You know, the same ones that own the Federal Reserve and that had their little meeting at Jekyll Island in the 1930s after they tried to take control of all the gold, and there was a run on the banks. The ones that wrote up the... Come on, B, get off my mustache. I know I got a caterpillar, but let me keep it. Oh, hello. Set up this Federal Reserve that does not at all belong to the federal government, because it belongs to them, just like they probably own many other central banks of other countries. Here's a different little critter. What's this dude? Where's he at? Come on, dude. We don't just want to see your butt. Your little butt. Right in the center of the screen. I don't know what he is. Can you hear him? Probably better than listening to me and my big mouth. Anyways, thanks for your time. Please pray for your neighbors, no matter whether you like them or not. Pray for each other. Look out for one another. Cover each other's six. Learn very quickly who you can trust and who you can't, because we're about to have to rely on each other, those that are trustworthy. Get all your necessities and stay busy like these bees. Gather your food the best you can. Invest into your necessities, and afterwards invest into the precious metals, especially any that can help defend you and your necessities that you've gathered. Remember, anything electronic may not work. If it relies on electricity, it may not work. And don't forget to trim your stuff like I don't do. I've got to go work on a trailer so I can try to get a flatbed for a busted fender. I'm going to change the whole bed. So enjoy the simple things. Take care. Thank you all, especially those of you that not only hit the like button and share these videos, but leave your warm comments. And thanks to all those trolls that make nice afternoon snacks and also promote my channel by leaving trashy comments.